What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the channel. My name is Craig. We're going to be going over Bitcoin and what I think we could be looking at. We're going to take a look at the bearish and the bullish case scenario. So that sounds interesting. Stick around. We're going to talk real quick about the global crypto market. So the market cap climbs to 3.83 million, up 1.5%, with Bitcoin dominance at 57.8%. Bitcoin holds steady at a 111.5-ish right now. We're going to take a look at that in a second. Gaining 1%. Ethereum slips 1% to 43.50. Solana has jumped up 2% to 209 after its historical Alpenglow upgrade. Let me know what you guys think of the upgrade down below. Just curious. You guys know I haven't been really getting into alts much. We're going to get into it more, and I'm going to talk about that in later videos, so make sure you subscribe to the channel. Anyways, without further ado, let's get on to the charts. And here we go. So on CNBC, as of right now, currently Dow Jones is up 184 points. S&P up 16. Did I say up on Dow? I meant down. I'm not sure what I said, but I'm going to leave it there. NASDAQ's up 173%. Obviously, let's see what the main... We like to watch what the main thing on CNBC says. Alphabet stock pops 9% after Google avoids breakup with the antitrust case. Well, all right, we knew that was going to happen. You got a lot of money, you can do whatever you want. So let's take a look at the 4 hour. So on the 4 hour, right here at 111.3, right? If we can hold support here and continue to get a bounce, our next target's going to be around that 113.8, which is a 0.382 fib. Does not mean we have to get there, guys. If you guys are interested in trading, don't forget to check out my tutorials down below. You can see them in the description. I'll also leave them in a pinned comment. It'll have my link next to it. By using my link, you get a huge deposit bonus for both exchanges, both Prime XBT and BitUnix. They both sponsor the channel and give my watchers huge bonuses. And there is a tutorial next to each one to kind of give you a quick run through on how to use the exchange if you're interested in trading or if you're a seasoned trader. But remember, none of this is financial advice. Let's see what's going on. So as you can see, we've been talking about this right here being hidden bearish divergence on the 4 hour. But again, it could get all the way up here. You know, it could wick to that 113 and then come down. So I am looking to get in some more shorts here. Possibly if we break through that 111 and it looks like that becomes resistance, I'm going to be adding more shorts. If we break above the 113.8, we could be going as high as this right here. This will be a total retrace from the top to bottom. You put your EMA, I'm sorry, not your EMA, your Fibonacci retracement in there, and that'll get you to your 0.618 range, which is about 118.2. We could go that high, but let's take a look at one more thing. Let's get in here. So this is the macro I want to talk about on the weekly. This is the bearish case. We'll take a look at what would make this bullish here in a minute also. This is the big picture, guys. Looking at, we're still riding about 111.5-ish, right? So we're bouncing in between the EMAs here. Your 8 EMA is about 113.75. If we get above that and hold support on the weekly, not talking about a daily, talking about a weekly, this is the more macro version. But if you look here, do you see this? We're getting lower highs in the MACD. We got our red dot sell signal. And as you can see right here, see how dark this red line is? Unless we see a lighter red like over here, then you can start seeing it bounce up. But if these just keep getting darker and longer, we have more downside to go, right? And it's showing hidden bearish divergence, or bearish divergence. Hidden bearish divergence. We're getting higher highs in the price action, lower highs in the MACD. Now, let's look at the RSI. This shows even a bigger picture. Now, again, we could get very bullish here, depending on what happens with traditional markets. I believe that controls everything, right? If traditional markets take a serious dive, which is possible, and I just want people to be aware of that. Not saying it's going to happen. I'm saying it's super possible. Never once in history before a market dumped hard was anybody talking about it, as in Maine, you know, the president or the Fed or anybody wasn't like, oh my gosh, guys, we're probably going to see a crash within the next 2 weeks. Never has that happened. Always, if you go back in history and look before a big dump started, everybody was super bullish, happy. Everybody was making a lot of money, thought it was going to go on forever, and then all of a sudden it didn't. And usually when the markets dump 5%, 10%, people will still be bullish because we've seen nothing but bullish, right? We've seen nothing but upside for years, since the 2008 debacle. But anyways, so if you look here on the RSI, you have 3 lower highs. Look over at the price action, you have 3 higher highs. That is a triple bearish divergence, hidden bearish divergence. Again, we could still go higher, but this is the weekly is looking pretty rough. Now, this is what would make me bullish. If we broke the high back here, well, we could break the high and still be bearish. We could go up to that. Let's say we do the 4-year cycle like people talk about, right? Say we go to December, that would get us to about 128 to 130 Bitcoin, 130,000, 128,000 Bitcoin in December, right? And then look for the crash here. But if it gets above this trend line on the weekly and holds support, I don't mean just a wick, I mean a bodied candle, opens and closes above here, guys, it could be extremely bullish. You could see that $250,000 Bitcoin that everybody's talking about. But as long as this line is holding as resistance, be very cautious if you're bullish. We're going to see what's happening here, guys, very soon. Just remember, take it as it comes. Be calm. Don't panic. Don't FOMO. Don't FOMO in. Don't FOMO out. Trading is the way, if you ask me. I am going to do a kind of a little talk about trading, a video, so keep your eyes open for that. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, smash that thumbs up, leave your comments, let me know what kind of videos you would like to see or what coins you would like to go over. I will start adding a couple here and there on videos, but I just want to get a quick video out. It's kind of a boring spot for Bitcoin right now, but sooner or later it's going to pop. Be prepared. If you are trading this, get ready. I think there's some huge trade opportunities coming. Make sure you guys follow me on X, join the Discord down below, and I'll catch you in the next one.